And welcome back to my third set of Prophecy of Pendor. This is Expendable 1, and we're going to try and get some stuff done this time. Let's see, quests. We don't have any quests right now. Inventory. We've got 2,605 dinars, get a little bit of food, and we've got party members that are going to be leveled up. Not much of an upkeep. We're kind of, you know, in the middle of everything. Let's head down to a different place, and we're gonna head back down to Sarleon and see if there's any quests we can do over there to help out the villagers. Like I said before, helping out those villagers is great because it we could probably take these guys. Let's see, Caravan Master. Oh, that's a pretty high level cavalry. Armsmen, Maiden Cavalry, pretty good. Hellburgers are tough. They're tough. See. My main thing is I don't have any cavalry, so... Anyways, let's head back down to Sarleon. Actually, let's go to Ethos, because we might be able to sell that slave cult follower for a couple of dinars. We're not going to get much for him, because he's basically just like a farmer, so maybe 10. I'd be surprised if we got more than 10 dinars. Wouldn't be surprised if we got less than 10 dinars, so... Now, we did get a follower last time. That fox chick who is... Oh, there's a person right here. Let me talk to him. $3,000 dinars. Wait. No. He's kinda worth it. He's actually a pretty good foot soldier, if I remember correctly, but he's also kind of like a taskmaster. Like he'll beat up your troops and stuff. Like it's not a morale problem, but certain people don't like him. And I don't know if I've explained this before, but basically in Prophecy of Pendor and in Mountain Blade and Mountain Blade Warband, and any expansion really, your different followers will have different sort of relations with each other, and depending on that can raise or lower morale. Like for example, there's this older lady who likes to fight with an older sergeant. I can't remember their names because it's in native and I haven't played that in a while. But when they're together and they're fighting, they not fighting against each other, but when they're fighting, you know, side by side, that actually gives them a small morale boost, which will prevent them from leaving. But if you have some guys they don't like in the party, for example, that Donovan guy that was in Ethos, I could recruit somebody who isn't as strict as him, and that would cause some sort of like internal struggle, and then one of them would eventually be like, I'm done with it, and then want to leave. So there's some more guys with militia. I upgraded too many militia. Oh well. I'll have one light infantry. Oops. No, I didn't talk to these guys yet to see their stats. Level 15, so they're 5 levels higher. Better strength, same agility, those are the same. Better combat stats, much higher skills, a little bit better equipment. So, compared, you know, same sort of shields and spears. This guy's actually got a pike instead of a spear, so that's actually a little bit better. Looks like he's got some heavier leather armor instead of some cloth armor, and a helmet, so much better. So these last 15 recruits are going to be going into hunters. That way I can have 24 hunters. Yeah. Actually, I should probably boot out the... whatever. I like having round numbers, you know, like numbers of 5 of troops. And I wanted to have roughly 2 infantry for every archer. So... Now, this time I'm going to spend a little bit more time waiting in villages. That way my troops can gain a little bit more skill. The king is going over there doing something. I don't know what he's doing. Ooh. 14 guys. Any tasks I can help you with? I'll teach you how to defend yourself. This one again. Recruit more volunteers. 3. Train them. Yeah. So we're going to give our guys a little bit more chance to upgrade. Now, in militia, like I said before, they're not terrible, but at the same time, they have really low. They want to break and flee a lot. Like higher level troops will have a better chance of not running whenever hit by a big wall of cavalry, which, you know, that's a good thing they don't run. As you've seen in a few battles before, those guys leaving or breaking when they otherwise would have been able to. Ooh. From a traveler, heretics, I managed to summon demonic warriors. Oh no. We would have won those fights if they hadn't have broken. But that's something else. Now, those demonic troops, I haven't fought them too much, but I'm fairly sure that there aren't any, like, creatures to fight. They're probably just reskinned humans, which is cool. But I know there are other mods that actually have, like, skeletons and zombies and things. And they actually put some interesting situations. I remember I saw one video, I don't know if it was on YouTube, I'm fairly sure it was on some Mountain Blade website for I think it was for the mod actually, where the guy had like a funny little, not funny, but a pretty well put together video about, you know, it's kind of like a Dawn of the Dead type thing where it started out and it was like panning across some like villagers with like scythes and clubs and things, and they're like in a village. And then like an undead army of like skeletons and zombies kind of showing up. So, and then they fought. It was kind of cool. And then like as they were fighting, like a unit of mercenaries showed up, sort of like what the player would have, and kind of came in with cavalry and started wiping out the zombies and stuff. This is a pretty sick video. Haven't seen it in a while, so I probably wouldn't be able to get an exact link, but if I can, I'll put it in the description. Or, you know, I might just make it myself. Okay. Running a little low on money. That's kind of a weird sound. Ooh. Just beat up some peasants with sticks. Yeah. Sick mustache. Train again. By order, the goddess Empire has been indicted of treason? What? Kingdoms. A lord left our kingdom to join Sarleon, which is kind of troubling. See, what that means is that Sarleon either paid them a bunch, or they were offered land, and they renounced their vows, which is pretty big. Now, eventually, I might make friends with Sarleon, and the way to do that is by actually, you can pay the king, or just let time go by, and eventually they'll kind of forgive you. They'll forget, or do tests for them, like get renown by. This guy's actually a pretty good fighter. You know, fighting in tournaments and winning, which my character hasn't done yet. Alright, now we're going to fight those guys. Oh, they have cavalry too? Where'd they get cavalry? Huh. Oh well. Infantry bogging them down, so they can't really do anything. Get stuck in. Oh! A peasant was killed. Okay, it wasn't one of my troops. Peasant killed. Empire levy recruit. No! Well, I had too many guys anyway. I really enjoy having this high first aid and surgery and stuff, because it really does help as far as, you know, retaining troops. There have been a few battles where I should have been wiped out, where I had people just being unconscious, which helped me get away. We won that one. Pretty easy. Yeah. Refuse. 2 morale in relation 47. Nice. We can recruit. Yep. My party is full. Let's see. My upkeep is high. Wow. A lot of them need to be upgraded. We've got plenty of militia. Let's go to some hunters. 20 hunters. That means I'm going to have 25 troops as far as that goes. And I've got 17 of that. 18 plus that. It's going to be 49. So it's going to be about 2/3. So let's make them all militia. It's not bad. My upkeep is pretty high, but I actually got a pretty competent force now. So, let's, we could cause some mayhem. We could, kind of harass the border over here. Truce has expired between Sarleon and the Empire. Ooh, that means that Sarleon's going to attack us. Fairly sure. Need these recruits to be militia. Get that much higher difference in skill and bravery. Let's head over to Sarleon. Now, if we can manage it, I'm fairly sure that if we pull a lord from Sarleon into Empire territory, the lords will fight. You know, actually, I think they might even be heading that way right now. Let's ask him what he's doing. So he might be marching. Ooh. Let's attack that caravan. Alright, those secular knights we're gonna join, which they're pretty mean, so let's kind of ignore them.
How about the knave?
What? Well, let's hope that our troops can manage it. Cavalry, follow me. Cavalry, hold this position. Infantry, archers, hold this position. Infantry, hold this position. Cavalry. Okay, now we're gonna set up our infantry so that they make a kind of a wall in front of our archers, kind of prevent the cavalry from getting at them. But our archers are gonna make a line over here. It's just slightly above them.
Infantry!
There you go, see, just like that.
Cavalry!
Now my archers can shoot into them. And where did their cavalry go? It looks like they're hanging in the back. Nice, now they're getting into combat.
Charge!
What's this guy doing? Oh, dang, he just took out my horse.
Everyone!
See, these knights are what's killing everyone. Ah. No. Ah. Us. One guy left. We lost. Nice. That's a cool feeling. Let's see. Killed their armsmen, maiden cavalry, farmers. Yay. Nice. And they take me prisoner. Awesome. Thanks, Sarleon. All that work. Heavy kite. It took my shield. And Sarah left. Well, Sarah leaving is kind of a pain. I have to go back to a city and talk to someone about where I can find one of my party members.